This is Daily Flash with your hosts, Andrea Jackson and Mitch English. Trending news and entertainment. This is Daily Flash.
Hi, everybody. I am Mitch English.
I'm Andrea Jackson. This is Daily Flash, your source for trending news and entertainment.
We'll be checking in with Matt Doolittle just coming up a little bit later on, and some good news.
Okay.
I got two good news stories for you. First one is Richard Simmons is alive.
Yes! God bless.
Richard Simmons also has a new single out.
A new single?
And then, yes, it's called Aerobic, and it's spelled A-E-R-O-B-I-Q-U-E, Aerobic. And it came out, and then that came out like 2 weeks ago, and then this week, earlier in the week, he had came and sent a Facebook message saying, hey, you know, everybody live life as best as you can, enjoy life to the fullest. Well, everybody was thinking something's wrong with Richard Simmons.
Yeah, well, we haven't seen him in years.
Haven't seen him in years, and he comes out with this message, and he's like, oh, a lot of people think, is he dying? We don't know. Then he came out again and said, no, I'm alive. Everything's great. I just want you guys to live life and have a wonderful life and also enjoy it to the fullest.
I'm sorry, but Mitch did a skit
years
ago as Richard Simmons wearing a tank top and a wig, and he's smoking.
It was one of the...
To this day, nothing makes me cry, laugh more than, oh my goodness.
So it was like, we didn't have video. It was, he assaulted a guy at an airport, and we didn't have video, so like, hey, let's make up some video.
So we did a reenactment.
And I was Richard Simmons, yeah.
In a tank top.
I look like Fred Mertz from...
Fred Mertz with the bozo wig on.
With the bozo wig. Fred Mertz from I Love Lucy.
Oh my goodness.
Those were the days.
Those were the days. That was our black and white reenactment.
Yes, that was fun. We'll have to pull that up.
We will. Well, a man who was diagnosed with a hole in his lung from vaping has a warning for others hooked on e-cigarettes. 25-year-old Joseph Lawrence admits he's been puffing on fruity-flavored vapes for years, but he recently started to struggle with his breathing. Scans revealed he had a hole in his lung. Doctors say some chemicals found in e-cigarettes can trigger inflammation that damages the lining of the lungs. Lawrence says he's doing better, but advises others to consider quitting or cutting back on the habit. Experts say the vaping industry is not as regulated as tobacco, and most of the vape pens are manufactured outside of the U.S. An estimated 8 million Americans admit to using e-cigarettes at least 3 times a week.
And there was a time where, when it first came out, it was cool, it was new, it was electronic. I remember they even had TV commercials. You can't have commercials for cigarettes, but you could for vaping and that sort of thing. And they also found there was more chemicals, deadly chemicals in those vapes than there were actually cigarettes. And
and I think people were under the false impression that, you know what, that's not going to harm me, like you mentioned, as much as cigarettes. But I think the problem with vaping is that those cartridges can be made of anything. You don't know. And a lot of these kids were getting, being admitted to the hospital with all these crazy diseases. They didn't know what it was from, but they were vaping chemicals from cartridges that, had different things in them that were,
and it was masked with, he even mentioned fruity flavors, so a younger generation, they were like, okay, because smoking smells, it stinks.
I know with my mom, they had not prescribed, but they had suggested to her as a way to wean her off of cigarettes at the time.
Yes.
So she did it for a couple years. Now she's off of everything, but that was what they were implying to her, is that it's a way to wean off of cigarettes.
And to give you an idea that this industry that we're talking about is the same industry that back in the 50s, doctors
prescribed cigarettes.
Medical doctors, people that went to school, wore the white suits and did everything. They were like, what you need is a nice,
Pall Mall.
A Pall Mall. That'll cool you, calm you
Once your
down.
little lady's done cleaning up the house, you could have a good smoke outside.
And it's not like they were just telling people, they were doing commercials. The doctors were on TV. Have a nice Pall Mall.
I think they were even prescribing it to pregnant women, too, to calm their nerves.
Yes.
Think about it. Okay, and that's where we were with vaping, if you think about it, because it was open territory altogether.
100%.
All right, we have more trending news and entertainment. It's coming your way. We love having you along for this ride. Stick around. You're watching Daily Flash.
What is KSA Entertainment? It's trending news, entertainment, lifestyle. KSA Entertainment. Culture. It's love. It's food. It's family. KSA. It's life. It's shopping. It's empowerment. KSA Entertainment. It's fitness. It's travel. KSA. It's fun. It's engaging. It's Daily Flash. Daily Flash Latino. Life, love, shopping. This is KSA Entertainment.